The Cincinnati Bengals will have their last practice that's actually open to the public.
It's happening in the Dayton area tonight. Rhonda Moore is live at Springboro High School where the practice will be taking place. Good morning, Rhonda.
Good morning, yes, and we are decked out in our Bengals colors. This is Shannon Jones, and she is a state senator from the 7th District representing the Springboro area. All right, it's your fault that the Bengals are coming here today. You got the ball rolling. Talk about how that happened.
Well, I was really intrigued by the fact that the Browns organization brought training camp back to Cincinnati a couple years ago, and thought about when they were at Centerville High School for a training camp, the Bengals were, and they went to Welcome Stadium one year, and I thought it was about time they came back to the Dayton area to be able to have the fans from this region be able to observe the team.
So what did you do?
Well, I sent them a letter back in April, and I was unsure how they would respond, but I was really grateful that they decided to come here to the Miami Valley so that Miami Valley friends and family and local supporters could participate.
Now, was there anything in your letter that you think that you said that actually persuaded them to come?
Well, I don't know, but there sure is a lot of excitement about the team, and I know that folks from this community are big football fans, they're big Bengals fans, and have a long tradition of supporting the team. So I'm thankful that they made the decision to come.
All right, it's going to be a nice time out here today. Now, here are some things that you need to know before coming to the practice this evening. Now, it is free to get in, but parking is $5, and the money goes to Springboro Athletics, and they ask that you bring $5 in correct change if possible. There will be Bengals gear for sale. There will be concessions, but you can bring a small soft-sided cooler, food, and unopened bottles of water. Purses are being allowed. That policy of the bags, that is not the plastic bags. You don't have to carry one of those. And also the players will sign autographs. Now the Bengals practice gets underway at 5:30 this evening at Care Flight Field here in Springboro at the high school. And we'll be back at 8:05 with more from the Bengals where they're going to be practicing here today. Back to you guys.
All right, pretty cool. Who day down in Springboro.
All right, it has been 3 years since the Bengals practice here in the Dayton area.
Yeah, that changes tonight when the team takes the field in Springboro. Rhonda Moore is live at the high school right now with a fan guide to seeing the practice. Hey, Rhonda.
Good morning. Well, right now we have the Springboro freshmen out here on the field. They're practicing this morning, but come 5:30, it's going to be the Bengals out here. And joining me now is Nick Palmer, and he is out here cleaning up the stadium, trying to get it ready for tonight, right?
I am. I'm getting it all ready to go. We're expecting a big crowd, and we want to keep it looking clean.
All right, and you're excited about it because you're a big Bengals fan, too, right?
I am a huge Bengals fan, yeah.
All right, so you went to the game Saturday. I went to the game Saturday, and we were saying that we're kind of glad that the Bengals won because they're going to be in high spirits today.
That's right. We want to be in good spirits this evening, and I'm glad that they were able to pull out a win on Saturday. Yeah.
All right. And we have some file video of when the Bengals played here before in 2010 at Welcome Stadium. You didn't go to that one, did you?
No, I was not at that one, but I was at the training camp down in Georgetown.
All right. Anyone in particular that you want to see practicing today, or any autographs or anything like that?
Well, I'm a big Carlos Dunlap fan, so if I can meet Carlos Dunlap tonight, I'd be a happy camper.
All right. Well, good. We're going to let you continue to clean up the stadium and get it all spiffy and ready for the Bengals tonight. Now, here are some of the things that you need to know before coming to the practice this evening. It is free to get in, but parking is $5, and that money goes towards Springboro Athletics. Now, there will be Bengals gear for sale. There will be concessions, but you can bring a small soft-sided cooler, food, and unopened bottles of water. Purses are allowed. That new NFL plastic bag policy is not in effect. And players will sign autographs after the practice, so Nick may get an autograph after all. And the Bengals practice gets underway at 5:30 this evening. It's at Care Flight Field here at Springboro High School. And we'll be back at 8:50 with more about the Bengals practice. Back to you guys.
All right, Who Day tonight in Springboro. Have a good time, everybody, if you're heading out.
Springboro, they're about to be invaded by a whole lot of Bengal fans.
A big crowd expected tonight at the high school where the team has its last open practice before the regular season begins. Rhonda Moore is live with what you need to know to see the team in action tonight. Hey, Rhonda.
Good morning. Well, 7,500 to 10,000 fans are expected to be here. No, not to see these guys here practicing, but to see the Bengals out here practicing. Now, the last time the Bengals practiced in the Miami Valley was back in 2010 at Welcome Stadium in Dayton, and I was working that day, and I was doing interviews with the fans and with the players, and I have to tell you, the fans were so enthusiastic, and the Bengals, well, they were pleasantly surprised at the turnout. I believe there were about like 14,000 fans at that practice. Now, Bengals kicker Centerville native Mike Nugent likes the idea of practicing here in Springboro.
I think it's kind of cool for, just being able to branch out a little bit, because I know it's tough, especially during the week when we have, practice on Mondays or Tuesdays. I know it's very tough for people to get out of work that might have a long drive. So I think it'd be really good to branch out and get back. And I think, none of us would have jobs if it weren't for the fans. So it's good to be able to kind of try to cater to more like that.
Now, here are some of the things that you need to know before coming to the practice this evening. It is free to get in, but parking is $5, and the money goes to Springboro Athletics. And they ask that you bring the correct change so that way everyone can get in quickly. And there will be lots of Bengals gear for sale. There will be concessions, but you can bring a small, soft-sided cooler, food, and unopened bottles of water. And purses are allowed. The new NFL plastic bag policy is not in effect. And players will sign autographs after the practice. Now, the Bengals practice get underway at 5:30 this evening at Care Flight Field here at Springboro High School. And the Bengals tell me that the last time that they were here, everyone rushed to the field to get autographs, and they're hoping that this time things are a little bit more under control. Back to you guys.
And they only seat 5,000 people.
Yeah.
So they're expecting like 10,000. So you get there early, you probably have to stand.
I'm so excited for football season, too. It's the best time of year in my book.
And I watched Hard Knocks, the last episode.
Yeah.
Last night got me really fired up.
That was the final episode?
No, well, the second one.
Okay.
There's 5 of them, so it was the second one.
All right. Maybe Springboro will be featured in one of the Hard Knocks episodes.